All right, remember, anytime you see the word midpoint, you can add tick marks every single time. This tells you C is the midpoint of AB. Since I added my tick marks, I know that the left side, AC, is congruent to the right side, AB. Does everybody agree with that? Yes. Okay. What else do I know about AC? It is a segment. How does it compare to AB? It's half. So hold on, look up real quick. Do you see how I didn't put a line above it? So anytime I'm going to put an equal sign, I'm dealing with numbers, you're going to see your pictures not have lines above it. For instance, right here, do you see how this AC doesn't have a line above it? Because it has an equal sign. It's talking about the number. So I'm not putting the line above here. Does that make sense? So AB equals, what did you say? I mean, AC equals what to AB? It's half. Don't y'all agree? This right here is half of the whole thing. Vice versa, AB is what? 2 times AC. Do y'all agree with that? Yeah. If I multiply AC times 2, I get the whole thing. Or what else could I write? CD. 2 times CB. What questions do I have? We're okay? All right. I see a couple heads down. We need heads up, please. And I want you, I'm going to give you 30 seconds with a pencil. Circle all the diagrams that show AC has a midpoint of B. Go. All right, your 30 seconds is up. So, anybody want to raise their hand and tell me which one you circled? Give me one of them you circled and why. Carter.
The far right one.
This one?
Yes.
Why would you circle that one?
Tick marks.
So?
But
look at it.
That means it's equal. You can never assume, miss.
Number 1 rule of geometry. You never assume. By the way, don't ever go by my reaction. I'm going to try to trick you all the time. I'm going to be like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? For this one right here, it's ugly, right? It doesn't look like the midpoint, does it? No, but it is a midpoint. Why? You can never assume. Pictures are not drawn to scale. It has the tick marks, then B is the midpoint. Okay? So this one, if you want to write a little note to yourself, it has the tick marks, it works. Would anybody like to raise their hand and tell me another one that you circled? Edward. The one in the very middle right here. Every class period somebody has told me that one.
I wonder why.
This one has tick marks.
But it's not collinear.
But it's not collinear. If I, hold on, watch. If I were to connect A and C, is B the middle? So this one is not it because it is not a line. No, not at all. That's why we're going over this. And I bet you way more people than just Edward clicked that. So good job. Learning. Mistakes equal learning. I'm cool with it. Cooper.
The second one too.
The second one. You did this one? Why?
Because it has 5, 5, and it's equal.
If it has 5 and 5 and they are equal, what can I add to this picture? I can add tick marks because they're the same, which means B is a midpoint. And Jordan.
Second to the right.
This one?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're both X.
Because they're both X, which means what? They're the same. I can add tick marks. Now, y'all. That first one's so beautiful. It's right in the middle. Why are we not saying that one? You cannot assume. Please do not assume. For all you know, this is 4.8 and 4.9. I have no idea. There's no numbers. So I can't assume it's not that one. Even though it looks like it's the only one that looks like it's directly in the middle. It doesn't matter. I give you no information. You cannot assume. Are we okay with this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now we're going to get to solving equations, the nitty-gritty of midpoint. So for this one, it tells you AC is 3x, so I'm going to put a 3x right here, and BC is 5x minus 6. If C is the midpoint, it's telling you. If it does not say this, you cannot assume that. I'm telling you it's the midpoint, so I'm going to add my tick marks. Solve for X, AC, BC, and AB. What do I do? Carter?
You put AC and BC, you do the equal sign. Because they're both the same.
I can put AC and BC as an equal sign. Before, you are right. But before I go on and do that, what did I teach you before to do? Like last week. What did we do last week in a situation like this? We would add them. This one plus this one equals the whole thing. That still applies, but do I know what this whole thing is? No, so that's not helpful. You have to use what you're given. So if I were given the whole thing, I could do left plus right equals whole. Sure. But I'm not. So I am going to have to do what Carter says. This has tick marks. They are the same. What symbol in math means the same? Equal. So I can say 3x equals 5x minus 6. Now, when I solve this, I just want to get x's to the left because it'll be easier. X is on the same side or different sides. So what am I going to need to do? Subtract. 3x minus 5x is negative 2x. And then don't forget when you bring down, you're going to bring down what? The negative. Write this down, please. What do I do next? Divide. And what is negative 6 divided by negative 2?
3.
Good. Now, just like segment addition, what I love about midpoints is you kind of check yourself when you do this. So, how do I find AC here? 3 times 3 is 9. How do I find BC here? We're just substituting in. What is 5 times 3? Minus 6. Should they be the same?
Yes.
What if they weren't? You probably solved somewhere wrong or have a wrong equation. And then how do I find AB? How do I find the whole thing? What is 9 plus 9? 18 is my answer. Bam. What questions do I have? Okay. I'm going to give you about 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, I want to see how much of the inside you can do on your own. So you have 5 minutes. Go. Do as much of the inside as you can. I'll be walking around to help. But you can only do that. You can only do that. If it says between, you can't do that. But because it says midpoint, you can do that. Yeah, distribute. Yeah. No, I want you to. Yeah. You're right. You're right. You will get a decimal. Decimals are okay. Don't be freaked out. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's a little loud.
Hey, I got that earlier.
We're listening to summer radio right now on Pandora. I don't choose songs, but I'll choose different radios as the year goes.
Because AC is.
When it hits like November, it's
Oh no, I don't do that. I can only handle Christmas music for 1 month. You gotta remember, I'm listening to it all day long. So it's not just for the 1 hour environment, it's all day long. Yeah. Well, Halloween.
Why would the bane of my
I got this reading that you didn't even
Now we. Then we go.
And then just follow. Yep.
Oh, okay, right. Wow.
Bro, we didn't have to do anything.
Go.
It's like, we automatically know. 92 divided by 8.
Is it accident?
No, I got it right. I was bugging for a second.
Your equations are not right.
Why did you put?
On number 2, if you got y12, you got your equation wrong.
Are you doing this?
On number 2, if you got y is 12, your equation is wrong.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Oh, it's 15.
No, you're good. But it works.
No, that's the second.
Yeah.
Mom, what'd you get?
This doesn't make sense. Finally, what are we doing?
Wait, I ate the. Okay, so this one is the entire thing. Let me see. 8. 92 just 20 Wait, that's just I got it right there.
Why is it 24?
Actually.
Go.
Aiden, you're giving me anxiety right now. 10. No, but when you start scratching out, I'm gonna start counting points off.
6 seconds.
Pencil.
Something like that.
Pencil.
Like that.
Y'all have about 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Oh my goodness.
Dude, no, but that doesn't make sense. Because now if I do 4y,
What are you doing?
no, get away. Remember everything. Why would you say? Yeah, I know I did. Got it right now. Then add them together. Minus 36 for what? Because that's only one half. Oh, that's from 8. Yeah. Are you really?
Oh my god.
I thought AC was I thought it was DC, okay? Circle it. That's what I got. I didn't read it. The midpoint of segments.
And then what's big? We're checking for the first one. No, it's like for the X. 11.5. Okay, yeah, I got
All right.
Yes. And then how do we answer B for the third one?
What?
How do we answer B for the third one? What is?
Oh, we're going to go over it right now.
Or is it?
Okay. Let me turn off the music.
How do you get 14?
Alright. If you can pause what you are doing and look up to make sure that you got the right answers. Focus. Shush your neighbor if they're talking. There we go. AC is 6x. BC, are y'all okay with me distributing that out right here and getting 92 minus 2x? And it says midpoint, so I can do tick marks. Did you get 6x equals 92 minus 2x? And then to solve that, they're on different sides, so I subtract, but when you subtract a negative, what do? Add. That gives me 8x equals 92, and when I divide that by 8, what do I get? 11.5. Beautiful. And then it wanted to know what x was, what AC was, BC, and AB. Alright, so x is, we know, 11.5. AC, what is 6 times 11.5? 69. And what is 92 minus 2 times 11.5? Should they be the same?
Yes.
And then how do I find the whole thing? 69 plus 69 is 138. Do I have any questions about this example? Are we comfortable with that? Okay. As I was walking around, I saw a lot of people correct themselves on the next one. Be careful. AD is 12. AC, which is the whole thing, I saw a lot of people write this right here down here. The whole thing is 4y minus 36. And so what I saw a lot of people do is they said 4y minus 36 equals 12. Does the whole thing equal 12? No. So what does the whole thing equal? Why 24? Because the little tick marks, if this is 12, what's this? So the whole thing is 20. And then you needed to solve for this. So I'm going to add 36 to both sides, which is 60. And then I get 15. Does that make more sense for those of you that got y equals 12? And it wants to know what is y, AC, and DC. So y is 15. What's AC?
12.
AC and DC. Alright, hey guys, shh, real quick while I'm talking. Be careful because I'm going to ask you questions out of order just to see if you're paying attention to what I'm asking. Make sure you're following each one. Okay? Make sure you're answering the question. Alright, what is the midpoint of CE? Would anybody like to raise their hand and tell me where you found the midpoint of CE? Edward. At G. Perfect. CE is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Halfway would be 1, 2, 3. What is the coordinate of the midpoint? Everybody underline this word coordinate. When I'm asking for a coordinate, what am I asking for? A number. So would anybody like to raise their hand and tell me what is the coordinate of DE? Cooper. 2.5. DE is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half of that is 1, 2.5. Now, be careful. I don't like that question was kind of asked right here. Let me ask you. What's the coordinate of BC? The midpoint of BC. BC. What's the coordinate of BC? Of the midpoint. Okay. So, do y'all agree this is 1, 2 in length? Half of that is 1. But 1 is not my answer. Where is that point is what I'm asking. So, I know this happened to be at 2.5 and it happened to be at 2.5 right there. But it's not always going to be that, is kind of what I'm getting at. All right, I need you to notice on C, do you see how this has an equal sign and this has a congruent sign? What's the difference? Whenever you see the equal sign, I want a number. Write that down. Whenever you see the congruent sign, your answer should be letters. Let me say that again. When you see an equal sign, your answer should be numbers. When you see a congruent sign, your answer should be letters. On your quiz and your homework, you're going to have to pay very close attention what I'm asking for. Okay? AF. It's an equal sign. I want to know, how long is A to F? Count them. 14. DG, but this is congruent. How long is D to G? 2. What is also congruent to that? BC is also 2. So BC, do y'all see the difference between these? Okay. BC is not the only answer. What else is also 2? EF. And do you see how this has a line above it because it's congruent? This does not have a line above it because it's equal. What we talked about earlier. And you could switch around these letters. You could write FE or CB as well. For these bottom ones, I would write the number. I'm going to write the number underneath. And then you're going to tell me if it's true or false. So BC is 2. AC is 6. What is 1/3 of 6? So that's true. Does 2 equal 1/3 of 6? Yep. EF. EF is 2. What's AE? Is 1/6 of 12 2? So that's true. Is this making sense? AC. AC is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. AE is 12. Is 1/3 of 12 6? No, that's false. And then last but not least, AE is 12, 6, 7th. AF was, what did we say, 14? Is 6/7 of 14 12?
Yes.
Is 6/7 of 14 12?
Yes.
What's 14 divided by 7?
2.
Times 6?
12.
That's true.
I said yes, miss.
I know you did, but I'm just making sure everybody understands why. Alright, last question. This is going to be a fun one. Y'all ready?
I hate this one, miss.
I love the fun. Alex, you with me? Jocelyn, you with me? Yes. Alright. We're going to need this whole line on the last one.
Miss, I barely fit it.
Yeah, last period, I started a little segment, and then I was like, oh, that's what that line is for. So it tells us C is the midpoint of AB. So I'm going to do A over here, B over here, and C in the middle. So do you agree those are going to be the same?
Yep.
Then it tells me D is the midpoint of AC. So I'm going to do D right here, and that's in the middle of A and C right there. I'll do 2 tick marks right there. Then it says E is the midpoint of AD. So I'm going to do an E right here. It's getting, yep. F is the middle of ED. And G is the middle of EF. And I'm going to do a G up top, so because it's a little too squished right there. Okay. And then it tells me H is the midpoint of DB. So here's D to B. H is in the middle of that. Looks to be about, and I'm going to do that up top too, so it's not confusing. If DC is 16, so right here is 16, I want to know what is GH. So if I know DC is 16, what do I know on top of that? I know AD is 16, right? Right? Because D is the middle of AC. What about CB then? What's C to B going to be?
32.
32. Does everybody see how that is 32? Because C is in the middle of AB. So 16 plus 16 is 32. This side's 32. Y'all with me? Okay. What's AE going to be? 8. So that means ED is 8, right? Because E is the middle of AD. I'm not going to write it there because it's a little confusing. But if I know E to D is 8, what's F to D?
8.
No. E to D is 8. What's F to D? 4. And E to F is? E to F? 4. So what's G to F? 2. And E to G? But what does this want? So I know most of it, but I'm missing kind of this C to H right here. What can I do? Say it again?
Subtract 4 and 16, or subtract 20 from the 16.
Why? Yeah, but what is C to H? We don't know. Yeah, how do I figure it out? What about FD is 4?
64.
Wait, what are you asking me?
What's 6?
32 minus 7.
Oh, from G to D?
Yeah.
Is that going to tell me C to H?
D to B.
Yeah. Oh, what'd you say? What is D to B?
48.
How did we get 48? Because the 16 and the 32. And if that's 48, what is H to be? 24. And then what would be B to A, D to H? 24. Do you agree with that? And so if I know that's 24 and that's 4 and 2, how do I find G to H? 2 plus 4. Is that what y'all were talking about, plus 6? Which gives me, does that make sense what I'm doing? Let me highlight for those of you that are like, I don't get what she did. I'm doing G to H, so I got 2, I got 4, and then I got the 24. Which is 30 is my answer. What questions do I have?
None by me.
All right. I would like you, if you have your own glue this onto page 6. If you don't, get up and get some of mine. Maybe one per row would be good. Actually, pause. Freeze. Freeze. What you doing? Look up. What I'm handing you is worksheet 5. Let's go back to this. Look up. What I'm handing you is worksheet 5. Looking at the calendar, what do I know about worksheet 5? When you get this, write due Friday on top. Now, your homework is going to be, or what I'm going to grade is going to be evens.
I just do all of it.
I want you to do all of this. But what I'm going to grade is evens. Why am I only going to grade evens? Because I'm giving you the odd answers on the back. Why would I give you the odd answer?
So you can check all work and help us answer the question.
Right. So you can make sure you're on the right track. Does that make sense? If you do only the evens, how do you know if you're doing it right? But if you do the evens and the odds and look in the back, hey, am I doing the odds right? Then you're probably doing the evens right. All right. What is due on Friday? Right at the top, evens due Friday. And we haven't gotten that yet. You have 10 minutes. You can probably finish the front of this, the evens. Let's go. 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes. Start it. I'm giving you time to do homework in class.
What if I finish it right now?
What?
What if I finish it right now?
Great.